Good morning, my dear students. All of you listen carefully. This is the part 3, finding silent consonants and explanation. In this session or in this class, I will explain about the silent consonants we should find out or identify, and the usage also I will give you in detail, my dear students. Okay, the first one is, please concentrate, this one, which is the silent letter. Here, my dear students, silent letter, the word should be pronounced pseudonym. That is the pronunciation, pseudonym or pseudonym. This word P is a silent letter. P is a silent letter. What is the meaning of pseudonym? Pseudonym means a fictitious fiction, not real, a fictitious name. It is a fictitious name, fictitious, fictitious name, especially one used by an author, author, author. That means a name someone uses instead of their real name, instead of, in the place of his real name, especially on a written work. It is also called a pen name, a writer or author, pen name. Pseudonym means pen name or assumed name. Pseudonym means or assumed name. Or lambda plu. In foreign expressions, pseudonym means lambda plu, P-L-U-M-E, lambda plu. Alias, pseudonym means alias, false name or a professional name. That is the meaning of the pseudonym, my dear students. We should concentrate on this particular word, and the name, a fake name, not a real name, used by a writer when writing and publishing their work in order to protect themselves or increase the chance of success. That is the purpose of used by the pseudonym by the writer or author, my dear students. For example, Eric Blair, one of the famous writer, Eric Blair, B-L-A-I-R. Eric Blair. Blair wrote under the pseudonym of George Orwell. Actually, his real name is Eric Blair. He has written his works under the pseudonym of George Orwell. W-E-L-L. George Orwell. He is a real name, it one is a fake name or a pseudonym. Eric Blair wrote under the pseudonym of George Orwell. For example, he wrote under pseudonym. He has written under pseudonym. That is the meaning of my distance. And we go to the next one. In this word, second word in this class, which one is the silent letter, silent consonant? T is a silent consonant. We didn't pronounce T. It has been pronounced as depot. D-E, depot. This is a phonetic transmitter. Depot means T is a silent. What is the meaning of depot? A place when buses, trains, or other vehicles Other vehicles, vehicles, other vehicles are housed or maintained and kept, and from which they are dispatched for service. They have been kept there in particular place. That place is called depot. That is the meaning of the depot, my dear students. Please listen carefully. A place for storage of large quantities. One more meaning. Large quantities. Large quantities of equipment, food or goods. This is one more meaning. That is also called depot, my dear students. And a building where supplies or vehicles, especially buses, are kept. For example, you should understand through the example clearly. An arms depot, arms, weapons, ARMS, an arms depot, DEPOT, we should pronounce depot. It is also called arsenal or warehouse or storehouse. Depot is also storehouse. For example, a weapons depot, and then a fuel depot, fuel depot, a bus depot, a fuel storage depot. For example, usages are given by the students. For example, the company also has access to a large storage of depot on the outskirts of the city. Outskirt means far away from the city. The company also access to a large storage of depot on the outskirts of the city. That is the meaning of explanation. And then the third one, please listen. The third one is more important. Which is the silent letter? Here vowel is also silent, and S also, S also silent, A also silent. I'll. The pronunciation is phonetic script. I'll. What is the meaning of I'll? Number of letters. E also pronounced. It does not pronounced. And A also, S also. The pronunciation is AISLE, I'll. What is the meaning of the I'll, my dear students? What is the meaning of the I'll? I'll means AISLE, a passage between rows, ROWS, between rows of seats. In buses, there is an aisle is there, or in building, or such as church, or theatre, cinema hall, an aircraft, or bus or train, there are aisles are there, a passage between cabinets and shelves, shelf, SHE, shelf, SHELF, shelf. Shelves is a plural noun. Shelves, 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 a passage between cabinets and shelves of goods in a supermarket or other building. That is the meaning of the aisle, my dear students. For example, aisle means passageway, PASSAGE, passageway. Aisle means path, a way, or lane, LANE, lane. Aisle means corridor. For example, I will explain you. I spent. I was spending. I spent much of time time. I spent much of time. And at the shops, wandering through the aisles. At the shops, shopping mall, wandering through the aisles. AISLE. Aisles plural now. A long narrow space between rows of seats in an aircraft, cinema hall or church is called aisle. For example, some of the passengers, they don't like aisle seat, they like window seat. Aisle seat to window seat. For example, I don't like aisle seat, AISLE, aisle seat. But I prefer window seat in the bus or train. And then the another word is, we will go to another word. Which one? This is the fourth one. The fourth one is, which letters are silent in this word? Fourth one. E also silent. And H also silent. And T also silent. What is the pronunciation? Whistle. Whistle. This is the correct pronunciation, my dear students. Whistle. Whistle means, what is the meaning of whistle? Not whistle. Whistle. Most of the students mispronounced whistle. That is the wrong pronunciation. Whistle. Whistle is a right pronunciation. What is the meaning of the whistle, my dear students? A clear, high-pitched sound made by forcing breath through a small hole between partly closed lips or between teeth. Closed lips or between teeth. Lips also. That is called whistle. Whistle means, for example, the audience in the cinema hall, AUDIENCE, the audience cheered. Cheered means happy. They feel very happy. They felt happy. Cheered. And whistled. 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 It is a verb form here. Past tense verb. Whistled. Cheered and whistled. The audience cheered and whistled. This is one of these. It has been used as a verb, not a noun, my dear students. For example, as a noun, a whistle is a simple musical instrument in the shape of a metal pipe with holes. That is called whistle. For example, the referee whistled. This is also used STLED. This is also used as a verb. The referee whistled. The referee WHISTLED whistled and the game was over. When he whistled, the game game was over. The referee whistled. It is also has been used as a verb, my dear students. He whistled to call his dog. One more example I will give. He whistled, WHISTLED. He whistled to call his dog. We should pronounce whistled, not whistled, my dear student. Please understand. And we go to the next word. This is the fifth word. This word is, which are the silent letters here? Vowel, consonant. We should concentrate on the consonant. T is a silent letter. Castle. 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 This is the pronunciation. Castle. What is the meaning of castle? The castle means in medieval period a large building. It is a noun form. A large building. Castle means a large strong building. Castle means What is the meaning of castle? A large and strong building. That is the meaning of the castle. In the part, not nowadays, these type of castles. In the past, the rulers, the kings, are imparted persons to protect the people inside from attack. They have built to protect the people from the attack. Who are the builders? The rulers, the kings in the past, and it is the person to protect, important person to protect the people inside from the attack. That is the place, a place of privacy, a place of security. It is a place of security. It is a place of privacy. Privacy means secret. Privacy. It is a place of security. Security, castle means. A safe, secure place. Castle means a safe, secure place. For example, I will give you one usage, my dear students. Please listen carefully. For example, we visited an ancient, A-N-C-I-E-N-T, an ancient ruined castle. R-U-I-N-E-D, ruined, that means it is already damaged. Ruined castle, C-A-S-T-L-E, castle, last year. We visited an ancient ruined castle last year. That is the usage. Castle means a large protected building who built in olden days kings and rulers. And sixth word is, which consonant is silent here? Which consonant is silent here, my dear students? Which letter? The S is a silent letter. We didn't pronounce. How do we pronounce? Debris. Debris means debris or debris. Both are correct. Both pronunciation are debris or debris. Debris or debris. Debris means rubbish. What is the meaning of debris? Debris means rubbish. R-U-B-B-I-S-H. Rubbish or waste material or trash. T-R-A-S-H. Trash or dust. Debris means dust or junk. J-U-N-K. Junk. Debris means garbage. G-A-R-B-A-G-E. Garbage. It is a scattered pieces of rubbish of remains. Broken or torn pieces of something larger, a loose mass of decaying material. Debris means what? Pieces of wood, metal building, metal or building material that left after something has been destroyed. That is called debris. For example, several people, emergency teams, example, emergency teams are still clearing, emergency teams are still clearing the debris from the plane crash. Emergency teams are still clearing the place, the plane crash, the aeroplane crash. Several people were injured by flying debris, not S, debris in the explosion. Here S is a silent letter, my dear students. And then we go to next word, seventh word. That one is align. It is a verb form. Alignment. Alignment is a noun form, my dear students. Alignment. A-L-I-G-N-M-E-N-T. NT, alignment. What is the meaning of align? Do you know which one is the silent letter here? Silent letter is align means or alignment means arrangement in a straight line or a correct relative position. That is called alignment, my dear students. Alignment means straight line. STRAIGHT, straight line. Straight line or correct relative position. Relative position, that is called alignment. A position, one more meaning is a position of agreement. Alignment means agreement. This is also one meaning, agreement. An arrangement in which are more things are positioned in a straight line or parallel in each other, that is one meaning. One meaning is arrangement, that is agreement between the two countries. So that is the meaning of the alignment, my dear students. Alignment is agreement, we should understand, my dear students. For example, it is very difficult to maintain alignment, agreement. New alignments, NEW, ALIGNMENTS. New alignments have been created. New alignment means new agreements have been created within the political parties. That means an arrangement or agreement of groups or forces in relation to one another. Relation, alignments means. For example, it has been very difficult to maintain the alignment, to maintain alignment, ALIGNMINT. It has been very difficult for us to maintain alignment between two countries since the trade dispute. It is more important, my dear student. Trade dispute. Alignment means one more meaning is agreement, one more meaning is straight line. For example, the political support given to one country or group by another country, that is called agreement or alignment. G is silent. And then sixth one is we go to, which is the silent letter? Consign. G is a silent letter. Consign means consign. It is a phonetic stamp. Consign means to send something, sending. Consign means sending something to someone. For example, the goods have been consigned to my friend by air. Consign means sending. Consignment means put away or deposit. To send goods or documents to a person or a company is called consign. Please listen carefully. That means to consign is defined to hand over. That is more important. One more meaning is hand over. Consign means sending or hand over. For example, my mother will sometimes consign. CONSIGN. Consign her homemade foods to a local store so it can be sold throughout the city. That means consign means hand over or sending. That is the meaning of that one. G is silent. And the next word is ninth word is yoke. For example, yoke is a L is a silent letter. L is a silent letter, my dear students. L you should not pronounce. That word is yoke. What is the meaning of the yoke? The yellow internal part of eggs, yellow part is called yolk. Egg yolk. I like cooked eggs. I like boiled eggs. What is the meaning of the yolk? The yellow and principal substance of the egg. Yellow principal substance of the egg is called yolk. This is L is a silent. Another word is same homonyms are also there. Y-O-K-E, yolk. This is another word. Same pronunciation. Yolk, yolk. Spelling is different, meaning is different. Yoke means this one is a wooden cross piece. Wooden cross piece. Wooden cross piece. That is fastened joined over the necks of two animals and attached to the plough. Attached to the plough. That is the YYK yoke. Or cart. C-A-R-T, cart. And the bullocks are pulling the cart. That is the yoke, that one. Two oxen. O-X-E-N. Two oxen, plural noun. Oxen, irregular plural. Oxen is a plural noun. Two oxen yoked. Y-O-K-E-D. This is the spelling, yoked. To plough. P-L-O-U-G-H, to plough. This is the another word, same different spelling, same pronunciation. Yellow part of the egg and wooden piece of the cross piece of the over the neck, two animals and attached to the plough. They are carting, they are pulling the cart. That is another meaning. And then last word in this class, I will conclude this class. Which one is the which one is the right answer, my dear students? Last word, please listen to me carefully. Okay, sorry for our disturbance. It went to the, okay, my dear students. Okay, sorry for inconvenience. Last one I will explain you. Last one is, please listen. Which one is the silent? The silent letter is P. That means it is a cupboard. Cupboard is a right pronunciation, my dear student. Cupboard is a right pronunciation. Please listen carefully. Sorry for inconvenience or interruption. Please listen. Last one, cupboard. The word is cupboard. Cupboard is a wrong pronunciation. Cupboard is a right pronunciation. Cupboard. R is also silent. Cupboard. P is a silent letter here. Please listen carefully. And what is the meaning of cupboard? A piece of furniture or a space for storing things. That is storing things. That is cupboard. With a door or doors and usually with a shelves. S-H-L, shelves. Shelf, plural shelves. A kitchen cupboard. And there are many cupboards in my house. That is the usage. I keep all the children's playthings. Wow, when usage I will write you should understand. I keep all the children's playthings. I keep all the children's playthings in the big cupboard. Big cupboard. That is the usage. Generally, the words cupboard also called closet. C-L-O-S-E-T. Closet. It is also cupboard. A tall cupboard, a tall large cupboard. It is called storing for things, especially clothes. C-L-O-T-H-E-S. Clothes. We keep clothes in the closet. That is called closet. And one more word is also wardrobe. Almirah. Wardrobe. D-R-O-B-E. Closet. Wardrobe, almirah. me, R-A-H. H is a silent, almirah. These are the large tall cupboard in which clothes may be stored or hung. That is means wardrobe. Closet, almirah. That is the explanation of the these silent letters. Finding the silent letters and explanation also I have given to you to clear understand my decision. All of you goodbye, and we will meet again